No dad poem. We are going to go with a different type of story, though. So there are two cats who are going to be swimming in a race. Swimming race, and there's two cats. One is named 1, 2, 3, and the other cat is named 1, 2, 3. Which cat will win the swimming race?
I don't know.
Okay, well 1, 2, 3 will, because 1, 2, 3, cat sank.
Ah.
I hope there's enough French speakers.
That's good. Yeah.
So that
this
would
is a bilingual show to all our French listeners out there.
Adult beverages are poured. The kids are asleep. Welcome to New Dad Gaming. It's a show about fatherhood, gaming, and new fathers figuring out their gaming lives.
My name is Trevor, and I have a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old.
And I'm Jeff. I have a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old.
Each week we try to show that just because you became a dad
Does not mean it's game over.
and we are hurtling towards Christmas.
Yes.
Mike, like just around the corner. Your kids still don't listen to the show, do they?
No, they. Yeah, that's unless they're sneaking it, but no, they are not.
Secret listeners.
They get enough of me. Yeah.
Perfect. Mine don't either. I don't think. Again, it'd be one of those like sneaky type of things. So we can talk about it. I've not locked down their presence yet.
No.
So we're kind of coming up to the wire here.
Yes.
And it's a little tricky for us this year, and for reasons I'll explain a little bit later in the show. Positive reasons, good reasons. Don't want to make it foreboding. Is there a reason why you're not locked down just yet? Like, is it just the usual Jeff household where it's like leave it to the last minute, or like what's the situation with your kids' gifts this year?
Well, I think one for this year, it's just particularly like fast. Christmas is coming up really quickly, and it's just kind of sprung on us. And usually the kids have, like a hard gift that they want. They just want something that's like, I need this. This is my top gift, whatever. And it's usually a video game. So that didn't materialize this year.
Did they watch our episode about games of the year? There's a whole smorgasbord of amazing games they could pick up.
Right. No, it's their life is mostly Roblox and stuff, so they don't have a need for any new games, and that is something that is usually pretty much of a lock, right? Like I can go to GameStop, I can order it online, I could buy it digitally, not a problem, and that's usually like their best gift that they get from us, right? So we got none of that this year, so I don't know, I don't know where to go from here, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, we're similar, but for a different reason. But because we're on the game streaming services, like they don't want for games. Like they just have. Number one, firstly, like this year is very much a year of Fortnite and Roblox.
Right. Yes.
So it wasn't like there was a lot of other games going on.
Yeah.
But even for anything else they might want to play, it is on Game Pass, like game streaming. Like there was a Ninja Troll one recently, like a more recent release that they'd kind of gotten into, like did a whole bunch.
Right.
It's like, awesome. That would have made a great Christmas gift.
That would have.
But you just have it. Just like, so, if nothing, kindness and wisdom, Jeff, is old men planting trees for which the shade they know they'll never sit under. Our kids have it so much easier than we do.
They
like
really
we're just,
do.
which is great. But at the same time, as far as like for a crunch time for gaming dads,
Yeah.
we're just poached. It's like, what are you supposed to do? So now, have you gotten the requisite Roblox and V-Bucks
Absolutely.
like requests?
Absolutely, okay. Trevor. There's in like Steam gift cards, there's Robux, there's V-Bucks, any sort of bucks that you can put in game, which doesn't feel as like it. Yeah, they want it, but like it doesn't feel, I don't know, like enough, right? It's just money.
It's just money, and the thing is, like, it's going to be so small as far as like there is no package opening. Basically, it's like an envelope if you're lucky, and then what almost bothers me about it is like, but it would make them so happy. Like they would be so pleased to get it.
I think that's what I wrestle with too, because like that's what they want, right? Like even if it was something like, let's say for me, if I wanted a DLC to my game, that's nothing you can really unwrap, and it's DLC to a game we already have. Like that's like nothing, but it would make me really happy. So maybe if they do get the Robux or V-Bucks or whatever, maybe they have to play you in a match in order to win it. Like let's make it a competition. Like you really need to put in some effort here.
You need to earn this, okay? You're not just going to get. Just like make them fight for their Christmas gifts, just like old times.
Exactly,
sakes.
Right? Yeah, but it's I don't know, it's a weird year, so I don't know if you're preempting like maybe just don't renew Game Pass and then next year you're set. I don't know.
Specifically, yeah, I was like, look, I need to have easier gifts, so I'm going. So you're no longer. So this entire household would suffer with less games. That sounds fair.
There you go.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't want to sound like old man yell at clouds, but it just seems like it was so much simpler. Like I can remember unwrapping Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
And that entire Christmas break was me avoiding family as much as I could. Because a bunch of people would come over for like Christmas dinner and such, and I'd come down and I'm like, hey, Uncle, how you doing? And then like I'd leave for like 30 minutes. Because like, okay, no one's going to notice I'm gone for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Play some Final Fantasy and then sneak back to the house. But the whole year led up to that moment. It's like, oh my God, I got my game.
Totally. And like
something missing.
When you said that, I used to get like just random games too. Like either my parents didn't know or like some of my close friends are like, just try out this game, right? And just having that experience too, like, oh, I never would have picked this up. But some of those games were like Katamari, which I love, right?
Oh, what a pick. That's fantastic.
Right? And I wouldn't
Good
have.
on 'em.
I didn't know, right? So Katamari was one. Final Fantasy X too. I don't think I
Wait, did you like that one?
I didn't necessarily not want it. It wasn't.
I liked it a lot. I'm one of the weird, like I really liked it because I like 10 so much.
Yeah.
I was just predisposed to have more content. I'd be curious if I came from no games into that one, what I'd think about it.
Oh,
but for me, like
yeah.
it was much more. It was a service in the fact that like, hey, I'm not done here. I want more.
Yeah.
And they gave me more. So I was super happy with X2 for that reason.
Again, I didn't. It just wasn't on my playlist, but then I got it as a gift and played the heck out of it. So I don't know. It's something like that too. Maybe that's the route we go. It's like, hey kids, you didn't ask for this, but here you go.
Here's a random one. I've done that before with Pokemon games.
Oh yeah.
Where they've been in that realm, and it was sort of like, well, like you're not gonna not like this. It's not this isn't a good title, so like you'll enjoy it. I think we did that with a Switch game, a couple Switch games, most notably the what's the tiny Zelda game or the Link game where he's on the island? It's a remake of the Game Boy one.
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening. So that was the flyer, but it's sort of like this is a quality game. Like you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So that random. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's rando parent games. So we're gonna pick. You know what? You should play this. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. You go into the bargain bin and GameStop. You're like, okay, what's in here that I could?
Merry Christmas, kid. Claire Obscura 33.
Perfect.
Or I'll get them Space Marines 2. Hand it. There you go. Space Marine 2. Oh, what's this? Oh, no. It's rated R. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to play this. I'm sorry, man. Like, maybe when you're older, you'll grow into it.
Yeah. So it is a try. Like, you have to let me know where you land. We can inform Gaming Dads after Christmas.
Yeah.
A post-holiday update to see how we did. But Gaming Dads out there, we'd love if you are in a similar bind. Do you have a creative solution, or do you have a game plethora coming into your Christmas household? Let us know at New Dad Gaming, newdadgaming.com. Now, what makes it particularly hard in my household is I have a son not playing video games because he damn well lost it.
Oh, yes.
And this is, and previously he had already lost it. I mentioned this on the show. We have our scoring system in our school is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 bad, 4 good. And it's the general assumption is like you can do threes. We know how you are. You can get threes, right?
Yeah.
And that's just sort of like show up, listen, don't be a dick. You'll get like a 3. All right.
Yeah.
He came back with a 2, a couple 2s on a test, and it's like, well, there it is. Like you're off games now for 2 weeks.
Right.
Subsequently, after that came in, his actual report card came in, and the actual report card had 2s. And it's like we're holding, and he was and this broke my heart a bit. Like, he was a couple days away from getting back on games after 2 weeks. He was so close. And to his credit, he like fessed up. He didn't like try to hide it for like an extra week to get some time in. But report card came back unacceptable. He's been off. Like, it was basically just a look until we start seeing some exams coming back with better marks. Like, we're done here.
Yeah.
Right. So that's been tense. But now upon the lead up to Christmas, like, that has entered the mix.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, I can't really get you any games. And I know how much you want Roblox and the Robux and all these other things and how much you're missing it, but like, I can't get you. I couldn't even get you anything if I want, because I could purchase you something and then it could just stay in its shrink wrap for the first month.
That'd be the worst. Just you could have it if you. Yeah.
So I don't suppose you've ever had a punishment bleed into the holidays, or if you've avoided that particular scenario.
That's a hard one. I haven't really experienced that necessarily. I want to say, like, did you think about, okay, so like the report card came back to kind of like was there enough time to improve from the last mark into the report card, and you're like, you know what, this is kind of reinforcing our things, like, let's just take a break?
Yeah, it's more, I don't think if he had scored well on the previous exam, it might have affected it, but if anything, it just was. Yeah, the report card for us was just a larger deal. It's sticking true to our previous statement with him. That's like, no, this is the line. Like, you have to get 3s because that represents like your appropriate effort in school. So, like, but I think what might happen is there might be a holiday where, especially on Christmas or like a few days around it, it's like, all right, listen, have a week reprieve, and then we'll get back into it once the school year starts. So for the Christmas holiday, which for us I think he gets like a 2 weeks, it's sort of like, okay, man, have your 2 weeks. That's Christmas gaming is some of the greatest gaming of the year.
Well, right? I think so too, right? Like, it's just it's so good. I don't know what it's end of year, it's snowing, everybody's inside.
It's just magical. So I think we might relinquish the punishment for the Christmas break, and although maybe some. I mean, as I'm saying this out loud, I think that's what we're going to do. Although, and this kind of ties into something on your end, I think we're going to go ahead and just ban Roblox in the house because it has just gotten. I hate that game. Yeah. Like, it is ugly. It's IP theft. It is monetized with gambling. It is specifically optimized for gambling for kids. Like, it's just like it's hard to redeem it. Yeah. From what I thought it once was. Right, so even when we let him back on, I think part of the bargain is going to be, but no Roblox, and that kind of like spins into something that you'd brought to my attention just this last week.
Yeah, the Roblox thing is definitely kind of spiraling, I think, a little bit. My youngest logged on the other day, and then just, to their credit, came upstairs, asked me a question like, "Hey, it's asking for this, right?" And I didn't know what the dialogue box had popped up. I thought they had done something wrong. Whatever. I go downstairs and it's asking for a face of my kid to verify their age in order for them to be able to chat. Now, they don't chat with in-game anyway. Like, they don't, like, they're not allowed to. If they ever get around that rule, like, Roblox is gone. But that is just one of those things where you're like, well, you're not doing that. And have your friends done this? Where, this system is getting a image, a scan. It says scan with your webcam to put into their AI that will verify your age to put you in pools with similar ages, I guess. No, thanks. It just seems like a little backwards to have, like, they say they delete it, but like, this is a corporation, right?
I don't know, man. Like, that's just like, there's something about it's sort of nice. Theoretically, it's nice in that if you're an adult, you're not going to be able to talk to kids based on a face scan, if we can assume that the tech is working as it should.
Right. I don't know if,
Sure. But like, so again, like, just on that point, it's almost like, okay, I get it, in that you're trying to ensure that no adults talk to kids. but it's like taking to do so you have to access their webcam,
Yeah.
which are really I don't like having you. That means I have to give you permission to have their webcam, which that's not great. So no thanks.
No.
And then secondarily, having a photo of your children like up onto this notoriously shady company.
Yeah. That's
So
I didn't really. I'm like, oh, so for you to attack this problem, you're almost making it worse in a sense, right? Because I don't know where that image is going. I don't know where it's living, if it's deleted or not. There has to be a lot of trust in the system to a company that is not so trustworthy right now. So
yeah.
I've said no to my child, and just warning anybody out there that may have kids on Roblox, they might. You can readily do it yourself as a user, right? You just click yes and enter in your password, and it fires away. So just maybe talk to your kids or be aware of that, because it does come into effect in January. So that pop-up would show up now.
No, it's only for it is only for chat though. So if you don't do the face, you can't chat. Would be the thing.
As far as I know, it's just for chat. So if you have that turned off already, it may not prompt you, but you can still play the games if you partake in Roblox.
Okay. So yeah, my first reading of it is I almost thought like you had to scan your face to play Roblox, which seemed a bit like garbage. But
yeah,
even still, even just for the chat, it's just like I don't need more reasons to ban this in my house.
Right.
So I think as part of my kids' reprieve, it'll almost be like a devil's trade-off where it's like, okay, you're going to be allowed to play games, but you will forever give up Roblox until you're like 16.
yeah,
Whatever. Like, you pick at which point, whenever like you're old enough to make your decisions.
yeah,
But
that might be the way to go, right? And maybe that break is enough to kind of get them off the Roblox of. My kids still wake up early to meet whatever new thing is in their games.
The worst is the events. It's like every weekend they have an event, a very time specific event.
Yeah.
And it's like they're trying to they're like, okay, if we're gonna go out for like sledding or something, can we do it before 3 so we can be back for like this particular event? I'm like, what's happening next weekend? They're like, an event. It's like, okay, like this is not a super exclusive thing.
Yeah.
It just happens every weekend. And if we're gonna have a family event, like just stuff it. Like you're not gonna go to it.
Yeah.
Like it'll be fine. And it's so I dislike again like the kind of feedback loop that is going into. So apparently, if nothing else, this show's kind of convinced me. I've convinced like sitting here talking it out. It's like I am a fool for not just going ahead and banning it in the house. So which is like again to be this is not some like highfalutin stance on it, because I think like they're currently playing. I don't mind them playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Which is funny to say because which has a lot of the same stuff, right? Timed exclusives, predatory monetary policies, like all those. So it's not to forgive other things, but it's just this particular thing is just specifically insidious, which is sort of upsetting. So this conversation is kind of. Yeah.
I think when you have to talk so much to justify them playing it, that's where there's a problem, right? Do you know what I mean? Like we're like, oh no, like we come from gaming backgrounds, so I know of when my parents didn't understand certain video games, right? But we're coming from a different perspective where like, no, we've tried to understand this and like give them the benefit of the doubt, and now it's getting a little too much and affecting them a lot. So scaling back, taking a break.
The photo chat. It's the photo. Scanning your face to ensure, like, to verify your age before you can chat, it's just an admission by them that, like, hey, we have a problem with adults talking to kids, so we're gonna do this really bizarre solution of taking photos of your kids' faces to try to solve it. Does that sound good? It's like, no, like hell no.
You're like, wait a minute. It was so widespread that you have to roll out this
specific code.
Oh no! All right.
Yeah, so hey, gaming dads, are you guys with us? Perhaps 2026 is the year, no Roblox, or have you already kind of taken steps in your house, have a different opinion? Reach out to us at New Dad Gaming, newdadgaming.com. Now, so I alluded to at the top of the show, and one of the reasons Christmas for us is particularly interesting is we're once again going to be heading down to Colombia for a number of months. So we were trying to skip some winter, and by way or a reminder, like my wife is Colombian, my 2 kids actually have Colombian citizenship, so there is a part of like seeing the family, right? Like seeing like that side of the family, like them being exposed to the culture, getting out of winter, like being on adventure. So everything's like coming together. We were able to hook things up. So we'll leave like right in the new year and head down south. So super excited, like really can't wait for it.
Nice.
But on topic for our show would be, for instance, like my youngest is like super close to buying a PS5. Like he has he saved all this money. Like he's super close, but now we're like, as we're approaching this deadline, it's like, we're not taking a PS5 on the plane. That's crazy. That thing is huge. That's an entire carry-on luggage,
That
basically.
is, yeah. I don't even think it would fit. Yeah.
Right? Whereas, however, we could probably take the Xbox S that I have, or Series S that I have, right? Because that's just like nice little white box, like that'll fit well.
Yeah.
I can't take my gaming PC. That's a big ass like case with a bunch of like expensive components, so that's not going to go.
That's a lot, yeah.
So the solution there was my wife's laptop is a little bit on its last legs, and I never managed to sell my gaming laptop, so I'm just going to have her use my gaming laptop as her daily driver.
Okay.
And then in the evenings, like, I'll just play a little game maybe on it.
You should be like writing emails and like LED lights going off and the fans spinning.
It's like, dear minister, like these lights, diggity, 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 like these lights just shooting at the back.
Mechanical keyboard.
There's like I would love to bring the Quest 3, but that seems like such a nonsense thing to bring to another country. Because already, like, think about our like carry-ons, right? So we're talking like we have an Xbox, like everybody's gonna have like a laptop. The kids need laptops just for schooling and such.
Yeah.
And then there's an Xbox, and then there's like a Quest 3. Like it just, you start to really think about it. And then I'm thinking like Steam Deck. It's like, oh God, how perfect would a Steam Deck be? Because I could have all my stuff on the go. But then I'd have to buy a new device, which is like kind of ridiculous, like amongst it all. So that's so there's the entire smorgasbord of like gaming considerations that I've had as one small part of a massive family move to another country.
Yeah, I would say so. Like, you have to really prioritize. Like, I was even thinking when you mentioned the Quest, I'm like, could you wear it? Like, you wear like sunglasses on your head as you get on the plane? You're like, no. This is just the visor.
Am I seeing, like, I can see everything all the time.
Yeah,
like, it's got pass through. It's great.
Not a problem.
I've seen it. Like, people have done that in the forums online, that for Quest 3 owners, they will talk about watching movies and other things on the plane.
Oh.
Which I don't mind conceptually. Like, I do hate in reality, in the sense that like I have to sit beside other adults on a plane with these like magic white goggles sitting on my face.
Missing out. Yeah, okay. Put googly eyes on it.
Yeah, that would probably be a little bit better.
I get you. Like, I understand. Is it something that you would have to also consider? Like, if you wanted to get anything here, is like the price difference? Like, is Colombia like awful for in terms of like?
It'll be relative parity. Like, it's probably more expensive there, and a little bit less. Not as many, but it's full-fledged economy, so there's nothing to that extent. Okay, so it'll be about this, but it's more about the. Let's say we want to get a PS5, right?
Yeah.
But we're staying anywhere between like 3 to 6 months. We're gonna see how things go. So you have to purchase it, use it, and then sell it. But then you have a timeline to leave, and it's like, oh no, I'm leaving tomorrow. So I don't think the idea is going to be to buy anything while we're there.
Right.
Like that. So it's not necessarily much of a good option.
Famous last words. I will see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like,
Jeff, I got a PS3 and a PSVR 2. I'm flying on a plane.
Yeah. I would be so jealous. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So yeah, it's just factored into a lot of decisions, and in some ways, like I've just been kicking myself for not have pulling the trigger on a Steam Deck at some point, because that would have been just chef's kiss. Like, it is almost literally the reason the thing is built, for like gamers on the move. You know what I mean? Like,
no, totally.
I missed out on that. All the consoles, I don't know what else. Like, it's gonna be fascinating. And then just for getting Christmas in general, like let's say we wanted to buy them like a bike or something like that. We can't.
Right? Yeah. What are you gonna do with it?
Because whatever we buy would just have to be immediately put into storage. So we have this like very narrow band of things that we can consider for Christmas, because it basically would need to be able to be on a plane with us in short order.
See, now back to V-Bucks Roblox.
I know.
Like maybe that is the best.
I know.
But yeah,
It's
no,
probably-
that's difficult. That's hard to manage.
It's an interesting one. It's up to, and again, like to frame it, contextualize it. It's a phenomenal problem to have. Like, I feel incredibly fortunate we can make this happen. So excited, but I just chuckle. I laugh. I like the thought of like what are we doing gaming? Like,
Right?
like,
Yeah. Well.
Like
Yeah.
for the kids, like what would they have? Like, oh man, like I almost wish they were more into Switches. Like if they both at some point had like Switch Lights.
Yeah.
Like I'm so grateful. Like, and speaking of that, like I'm thinking I think I will bring my Switch Lite that I was gifted from my dear nephews, because like how fantastic. I think that's just gonna be such a great little unit to have, and I have such a big backlog of Nintendo stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
Like and then even for the kids, if they wanted to like pitch into that, as opposed to even like the main Switch, I think that'd be a bit more of a reasonable thing to have.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. And again, you said it. A lot of backlog with Nintendo games that you could absolutely finish and let me know about. Like, you'd be like, hey,
Wasn't
look.
that the point of this year, Jeff? Like,
Yeah,
wasn't
2026, starting off strong.
just like, wasn't the idea to get through our backlog? And it's like
We should actually go through and see what percentage we actually accomplished, because I don't think I
Zero.
accomplished.
Zero.
Yeah, it's like
no. So I beat Spider-Man.
you got Spider-Man there. Yeah.
That was it. I don't think I beat another game. Like I'm doing pretty good in Hades. I don't think I'll beat it before I leave.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
We could do this for the next 10, 20 years. Still not.
At this rate, yeah. Because at my rate of 1 to 2 games beaten a year,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I could probably like work through my backlog till I die.
Yeah. Beauty part is like those are so old at that point that you could carry them on like your phone and just
There you go.
play it off that.
Entirely out of left field. Sorry, but I did want to ask. Did you see that Red Dead Redemption was released on iPhone, iOS?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And Netflix.
Did that tempt you at all? And also, doesn't that count? You would have played that. You for sure played that before.
I did play it, yeah, before.
So
Not this version though. This is the remaster one, right? So
it's the same game though, as
It
far as
is
like
the
our
same
rules
game.
are. Like, so,
Yeah.
so did that tempt you at all to get into it? Because from what I've seen, like what they managed to achieve is unbelievable. Because it's like older phones, and they're still able to
yeah,
render this thing fairly well.
I was wondering how it was going to work. I thought it was like a cloud-based game because, like, some of those visuals, I'm like, whoa, that's
Yeah.
stunning. And I know Death Stranding released for iPhone. That was one of their launch games for the Pro, iPhone 14 Pro, I think. And that was a feat. But for this one, I'm like, oh, are they doing any sort of cloud solution? Because it is on Netflix, like the app, that I was curious about streaming just to see how it would work.
Is it?
But-
Sorry, so it is streaming?
Well, it's streaming off Netflix. If you have Netflix, it's like right there. Like you can just start playing.
Hold on. No, but the game itself, yes, the mobile version of Red Dead Redemption on iOS uses cloud saves for your game progress, letting you switch between iPhone and iPad seamlessly, but the game itself runs natively on your device.
Oh, wow. That is...
Yeah, and if you've seen like some of the visuals, it's like, this looks unbelievable.
Wow. Wonder how that
Tech
drains your
works.
battery. But like, that's cool though. I don't know. I think that's, again, more options for people if they are, in fact, flying to a different country. You
There
could
you
have a AAA game
Just-
on your phone.
I
Maybe
never
a couple-
played it. Well, actually, sorry, like it'll be the new year by then, so I could consider it.
You've never played it? Sorry,
Never
I
played
didn't
it.
ask. Oh,
No,
wow.
never.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Because I thought I could get out of it because, like, I've...
You've played it, but that's why I was sort of interested. Like, and again, this was sort of
Yeah.
like left field. We hadn't talked about this before, but like,
Interesting.
this is definitely something you had played before. So I was curious if you had ever, like, hey, like, would you want to jump back in or?
I'm not particularly interested in jumping back in just because I remember, like, well, again, a lot of it I think is solved with the remaster. It was just a little bit. It was a take it easy game. You know what I mean? Like kind of a slow burn, and I just can't do it right now. My attention
Yeah.
span is shot.
You would have a spare 100 hours to just move you through a country setting.
I do not. But I'm interested if you do, in fact, jump in the new year, because that would be a cool one just to see how it works and how does mobile fit that kind of blockbuster title, right? So,
Yeah, that would be curious. We'll see. I might put that in the docket for the new year. See where we get to.
yeah.
Okay, with that swerve out of the way, we'll bring it back in and land this plane and wrap up the show. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for listening. This has been New Dad Gaming. If you like the show, you can subscribe to us on all the major podcasting networks, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube, anywhere where you find podcasts. Just search for New Dad Gaming. If you do find us on there, the biggest thing you could do to help the show would be to subscribe and leave a rating and a comment. It really helps put us up in the algorithm, gets us out to as many gaming dads as possible. Do you have any thoughts or ideas yourself? Again, is your Christmas household filled with good gaming cheer? Are you also struggling with Roblox or anything else in between? We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to read your story on the air. Reach out to us at New Dad Gaming or newdadgaming.com. Everyone, thank you again so much for listening. Until next week, my name is Trevor, and I have a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old.
And I'm Jeff. I have a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old that I have been texted that has just come down with a fever. So,
hey, doing great.
Yeah.
Everything's going well. Somebody
Awesome.
Needs more games.
Yeah, that's what I think so.
All right, everybody. Till next week, remember, just because you became a dad
Does not mean it's game over.